Welcome back, everyone. In a year full of baseball legends passing away, yet another left us today. Fernando Valenzuela has died at 63 years old. The Los Angeles Dodgers and Mexican legend played for 17 years in Major League Baseball. The 1981 World Series winner also took home Rookie of the Year and Cy Young honors that same season, with many dubbing that time as Fernando Mania. A five-time All-Star, Valenzuela was an icon that brought many Mexican fans into the sport, a connection he maintained by joining the Dodgers' Spanish broadcast team. His legendary playing career, by the way, concluding right here in the desert Southwest as he played for the Águilas de Mexicali from 2004 to 2007. And moving on, the NBA season tipped off tonight with some very exciting storylines going on. Many eyes on the stars in Los Angeles and a rare sports phenomenon. LeBron James taking the floor with his son Bronny, and as any parent will tell you, watching your kids compete and cheering from the sidelines is one of the greatest joys in life.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James.
From that moment in June, we knew we were on the precipice of NBA history. Bronny James, donning a Lakers jersey, would soon team up with his superstar father.
LeBron drained down the track. Look out!
It probably seemed impossible to LeBron, who has towered over the league for 2 decades.
Posey will defend. Oh!
I mean, it wasn't too long ago that a young King James, already a basketball supernova, was carrying Bronny on his shoulders.
And here we go.
The preseason gave us a glimpse of what's to come.
LeBron James and LeBron James Jr. are on the floor.
But nothing will match the tandem shining together on opening night under the brightest of lights.
LeBron hits from the outside.
Just look at other father-son duos who have done this in American sports.
Do you realize how amazing the Griffeys are? A father and son play Major League Baseball together.
The Griffeys, Ken Sr. 40 and Ken Jr. 20.
And it's Ken Griffey Jr. taking a play away from his father.
The wide grins said it all. Their shared 1990 season with the Seattle Mariners stamped forever in sports history.
And father and son have hit back-to-back home runs. My, oh my.
And how about the hows?
51-year-old Gordie Howe of the Hartford Whalers had the unique opportunity to play alongside his sons.
For years, a professional hockey rink turned into a family playground.
It fulfilled a wish. It was so funny. It was so much fun. And I felt 100 years younger.
Maybe that's how LeBron will feel tonight, lacing up his sneakers next to the boy whose sneakers he used to have to lace up.
What are the emotions?
Just pure joy, man. When it comes to him, I'm just a loss for words, but just super proud.
Tonight, if that happens, LeBron won't need the words. He'll be too busy making his dream come true, and he won't have to cheer from the sidelines anymore.
And Crypto.com Arena for that season opener between the Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's LeBron James and his son Bronny warming up right before the game to the second quarter. Lakers up by 5. LeBron leading the attack. The crossover into the lane. The finger roll finish. Lakers extend the lead to 7. Just over 4 minutes left in the half here. Lakers by 19 and the Timberwolves' Anthony Edwards down the lane. The floater and the basket draws a foul in the process. LeBron offering some advice to Bronny over on the bench, and then history made as LeBron and Bronny James enter the game together for the first time. They became the first father-son duo in NBA history to appear in a game together when they checked in with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Lakers, well, they would go on to win this one, so again, a good night overall in LA. And looking to finish on a high note, Arizona Western men's soccer closing out their regular season tonight. Matadors have looked great this year. Only 1 loss and 10 wins. A-Dub certainly hoping it's the start of a big postseason run. But to wrap things up, a couple of former Yuma area standouts in their way earlier today. To the Matador soccer field we go. Sophomore night for A-Dub, 15 different players being honored. And on the other side, a bit of a homecoming from Mohave. Former Kofa King Nolan Garcia looking to spoil the fun. Alongside him, Misael Mesa, the former San Luis Sidewinder, also on the Bighorn. Starting in the first half, Steven Salarin going for this quick shot right here. right to the keeper, though. Still a scoreless game. A while later, Matt's on the counterattack. Ball makes its way over to Kareem and Lamu, who has a shot of it from distance. That goes wide right, though, so the game's still at 0-0. Matadors trying another long pass here. Ball almost connects with Saladin, but he was just a bit too late on it. Another missed chance there. A couple minutes later, A-Dub would draw a corner. Niall Redjam on the kick, but no connection this time. Eventually, Mats would separate themselves. They go on to take this one 2-0 to close out the regular season with 11 wins. And with that, that's all the time we have for sports.